everyone, and welcome to another edition of Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Barbara Rodgers. If I told you that there was a plan to cut poverty in half by the year 2020, would you think I was a little bit crazy? You might, but there is such a plan, and here to talk about it is my next guest. He is John Gioia. He is a supervisor in Contra, Costa County, and I am just sort of amazed that you came out today and you said there's a plan to cut poverty in half by 2020 in the Bay Area. That's a big order.
That's a big order, but we believe it's something we can achieve. And
now, who is we?
So I'm on the board in Contra Costa County, and we spend a lot of time investing dollars for health and social services. And so we are part of a larger effort. I'm co-chairing a larger effort here in the Bay Area. And the goal is to cut poverty in half here in the Bay Area by 2020. There's nearly 500,000 families, if you can believe that, in poverty in the Bay Area. And the goal is to take half of them off poverty by really doing a number of things that intuitively make sense, but we don't always focus on.
All right, give me some of those things that you're going to do this.
So the idea here is to get government, community groups, labor, business, and create a social movement that says poverty is unacceptable here in our society, especially in the Bay Area and all over this country. And that if we can focus on meeting people's basic needs, like childcare and healthcare and housing and financial literacy, and second, we can focus on education, graduating more people from high school and getting them ready for college or vocational programs. And third, that we all work on collectively creating better and more jobs here in the Bay Area that are well-paying jobs, and that we create programs that get people in training for these jobs, that's the recipe for success in reducing poverty. Meeting basic needs, closing the education achievement gap, and creating jobs that pay to support a lifestyle here in the Bay Area.
How does this differ from what we used to call the war on poverty? And there's been lots of criticism of that and saying that the war on poverty was lost.
Well, I don't think the war on poverty was necessarily lost. There was improvement, but we didn't come far enough. And so the idea of the Bay Area campaign is to take the good work that's already occurring throughout the Bay Area by wonderful organizations and understanding how we can link that work together and how we can also get more of our public engaged that this is an important issue. That wherever you live, whatever your stage in life, that we all benefit by reducing poverty here in the Bay Area. And so it's to build on the good work we're doing, link it, and it's sort of part of what we call the collective impact movement, that we are stronger when we are working together rather than working separately in our own silos.
Well, that's only 7 years from now, so you've got a tall order.
It's not far away,
yes.
and again, there's great people at the table here from all walks of life here in the Bay Area working on this, and I'm proud to co-chair the effort, and we're hoping that we will be successful. We know we will be successful.
Now, one other thing that you're working on is air quality. Very quickly, tell me about that.
Sure. For the past few years, I've served on the Bay Area Quality Management District Board, and in May, I was honored to be appointed by Governor Brown to the California Air Resources Board, which is really the preeminent agency, not only in the country, in the world, on fighting climate change. And it does things that some people know about, like sets the fuel standards for automobiles, but more importantly, it's at the cutting edge of developing policies to address climate change in our state.
So people who want to know more about what they can do individually should go where?
Should go to the California Air Resources Board website for the state of California. We're supporting things like the rebates to purchase electric vehicles, to incentivize people to buy electric vehicles.
Okay. We're
looking at how to invest cap and trade revenue.
We're out of time. Thank you for being here, and thank you for joining us for another edition of Comcast Newsmakers. Bye-bye.
Thank you.